Funny, I thought I was grabbing the zipper of my jacket, and it was a bug where the zipper was. Is my zipper that dark with antennas? It's so nice here. There's one of those. So dark here. I didn't step on it. Bugs are smart. My God, they're more smart than most of the people primates I meet. Do you know how many dragonflies avoided me that saw me? Sometimes at the last minute they avoided me, sometimes way before, as they're over the highway eating bugs. They're brilliant. Then I'm seeing, like a duck cross. There's a car up ahead. It's like, what the hell? Why is he not moving? I'm seeing him really far away. Yeah, he's not moving. And then I'm looking, oh, is that dark stuff on the road really far ahead, like a piece of tire? And then I'm noticing, oh, it's moving. So I slow down, but I also honk the horn. Now, he doesn't have his four-way flashers, this young man, who's saving the family. And I hope he's looking in the back to see what's happening in the back in case he needs to move. Or even behind me in case somebody swerves. No, I'm looking behind me, so I'm going to go a little bit more towards the oncoming car where he's stopped. And honk the horn. And when I honked the horn many times, finally the mom sped up. And I'm thinking, this mom that thinks she's teaching things that she always taught as a species to their kids, but, before there was dangerous roads to kill the whole family with, she makes me think of all the parents today, all the moms today, who bring kids into the world and do not teach them the skill sets that, they don't have them themselves, that the kids will need for the Anthropocene. It's really like a mom crossing the street with speeding cars coming. It's really the same thing, like deers in headlight, or just deciding to be in denial that there are cars coming your way to kill you. Speaking of that, I see like shift workers of construction finishing. They're being picked up by these contractors who are speeding in their own construction zones. Bad role modeling, just so they could get to the hotel faster and misbehave and act in whatever way they want because they're collecting a paycheck. Accelerating the Anthropocene, right? Building whatever pipeline beside the road, pretending like the new pavement is needed when it's not. And being part of the issue in the bad role modeling. And these are your dads. Your moms, again, can't participate in any anti-natalist movements as if they are pro-life. You can't do that. Anyways, so, yeah, the bugs are very smart, like dragonflies. I'm seeing mosquitoes becoming more and more brilliant. And mosquitoes serve a purpose. They serve the biosphere. Something you can't, which is why we're in the Anthropocene. Because you guys have always preferred your ideologies of nonsense. If there's a chance, it'll give you power over just one person, including your own kids more and more now. You have power over your own kids. You make sure, as devolved people primates, that they don't evolve more than you. And you teach them the rules of the only game that you were too lazy to learn, the Monopoly game, which is not what life is about, in a way where there's more and more evidence that rules are changing and this is what caused the Anthropocene and it's going to fail. That's the only thing you want to teach your kids, because in the limited time you have left, you want to maximize power over anybody you want, including your own kids. So you're keeping them dumb and dumb. And it's good. Dumb is good in a sense that most of you need to be like nature, and maybe mosquitoes are helping this out because they serve a purpose for the biosphere and the concept of evolution. So maybe you are being prepared and you are helping this through your own stupidity, creating zombie kids that will be digesting plastics, digesting, toxins and radioactive waste, so as to take it out of Mother Earth, of the concept of life that you've screwed up, the heaven that you've screwed up on this planet. And of course, you're not going to heaven for that after your afterlife imaginary scenarios, because these ideologies of nonsense that have been pushed and pushed and pushed to the point that you can't deviate from them, you will never succeed as a species that I have to say is now at 99.998% gone. HSD is so strong, your humanity will never be recovered. When that motorcycle guy parked here, he was close to the last bathroom, thinking he was smart, but he's in the sun. I'm taking a break. I did go pee, but I walked there. I got to stretch my legs, it's part of the break. But I'm also in the shade, or right beside the shade. And that's my strategy. I don't need to have another useless French conversation there. 1900cc, I was teasing him. I said, you could pull a fifth wheel with that and not have to... So here's my shade. I was sitting next to it here. And somebody just showed up again close to the bathroom. The shade moved a little bit since I showed up, but I'm still changing my socks and sitting in the shade. You know, sometimes some of you like wearing suits and it's hot. You're complaining on your phone to everybody how hot it is. And I walk beside you. I say, have you thought of maybe walking a few steps and sitting in the shade? I've done this. You are so freaking screwed up compared to other species. You can't save yourselves. You complain about something that you are actively accelerating, and you want me to not suffer from species alienation? Great shame and disgust in the species I share DNA with? Yeah, no, because of your HSD, you will never succeed, not even 1% of you, at developing an ecocentric, earth-based, nature-based, reality-based worldview. You will continue to speed up the nonsense because you don't undergo the maturation process. I'm afraid to associate myself with people with jobs now. Because if somebody receives a paycheck, again, it's like a 2-year-old with a temper tantrum. It's like you believe you can keep doing whatever you want to yourselves, to the rest of the natural world, to your own kids.